Oh my God, you guys! The Hollywood tea is absolutely scalding hot today. Jennifer Garner has finally had enough of Blake Lively's innocent act and is calling her out for what she really is. A serial homewrecker. That's right. America's sweetheart Jen Garner has receipts about Blake stealing Ben Affleck from her, and she is not the only one with stories to tell. People like Scarlett Johansson and Kate Middleton have also chimed in, and it seems like everyone in Hollywood has a Blake Lively problem. So grab your popcorn because we're spilling all the tea today. Let's start with the biggest bombshell. Jennifer Garner has been holding on to some serious resentment toward Blake Lively for years, and it all goes back to 2010 when Blake starred alongside Ben Affleck in The Town. At the time, Jennifer and Ben were supposedly happily married with 3 kids. But behind that picture-perfect facade, things were already getting super messy. When Ben cast 23-year-old Blake to play his love interest, which he was also directing, Jennifer was immediately suspicious. I mean, can you blame her? Ben was 38 at the time, a whole 15 years older than Blake, and he specifically wrote multiple intense makeout scenes between their characters. And the chemistry between Blake and Ben wasn't just on camera. During the media tour, people noticed they were flirting intensely during interviews. Yikes! Right around this same time, Blake suddenly split with her longtime Gossip Girl boyfriend Penn Badgley. Coincidence? I think not. What makes this extra shady is that Ben and Jen had already been through the cheating rumors before. Back in 2003, when Ben was engaged to Jennifer Lopez, when he met Jennifer Garner on the set of Daredevil. Within months, both were suddenly single and dating each other. Sources say Jennifer was livid about the situation with Blake, but tried to keep things together for their family. The biggest confirmation came in 2014, when Ben was offered a movie with Ryan Reynolds. Jennifer straight up forbade Ben from taking the role because she knew she'd have to interact with Blake at events. As one source revealed, Jennifer Garner forbid Ben Affleck from working with Ryan because she knew she'd have to interact with Blake Lively again after their affair. That's not just being petty. That's a woman who has a very serious reason to keep her husband away from another woman. While Blake moved on to Leonardo DiCaprio and later Ryan Reynolds, the damage to Ben and Jen's marriage was already done. The trust was broken, and Ben spiraled into more inappropriate behavior, eventually cheating with their children's nanny before their divorce in 2018. Even now, Jennifer Garner avoids being anywhere near Blake Lively. When Jennifer worked with Ryan Reynolds on The Atom Project and Deadpool and Wolverine, people noticed she never did any press with Blake. The hatred runs that deep, y'all. But Jennifer Garner isn't the only A-lister who has a bone to pick with Blake Lively. If you thought the Ben Affleck situation was messy, wait till you hear about what went down with Scarlett Johansson. ScarJo and Ryan Reynolds seemed like the perfect Hollywood couple when they got married in 2008. But their wedded bliss didn't last long, especially once Blake entered the picture on the set of Green Lantern in 2010. And just like with Ben Affleck, the rumors started flying immediately.
It was hard not to love the movie because you guys are so beautiful to watch that I was just like,
well, hello.
Crew members from Green Lantern spilled the tea that Ryan and Blake were getting real cozy on set. As one insider revealed, Ryan Reynolds and Blake Lively were leaving their trailers to go get a hotel room and stay together while filming. The final nail in the coffin? Scarlett didn't even show up to the Green Lantern premiere. Instead, Ryan and Blake walked the red carpet together like they were a married couple. Just 1 month later, Ryan and Scarlett publicly announced their divorce. What's wild is the pattern we're seeing here. Both times, with Ben Affleck and Ryan Reynolds, Blake hooked up with her co-stars who were already in committed relationships. And both times, she managed to walk away with her America's sweetheart image completely intact. But Blake Lively's messy behavior isn't just limited to stealing other women's husbands. She's also got beef with actual royalty. Blake decided to mock Kate Middleton during one of the princess's most vulnerable moments. When Kate found herself in the middle of a Photoshop scandal with a family photo, Blake saw it as the perfect opportunity to promote her Betty Buzz beverages. She posted this heavily edited photo of herself with the caption, "Totally not photoshopped, zero editing whatsoever, just flawless and perfect." The timing made it crystal clear. She was taking a jab at Kate's PR disaster. Kate Middleton was already dealing with recovery from a major surgery and intense public scrutiny, and Blake just had to pile on. For what? To sell some sparkling water? But if you think it's just scorned wives and royalty who can't stand Blake, think again. Her own co-stars have been throwing shade left and right for years. Let's start with Leighton Meester, who played Blair Waldorf opposite Blake's Serena van der Woodsen on Gossip Girl. While the two were besties on screen, behind the scenes was a totally different story. According to crew members, they merely tolerated each other off-screen. The real issue? While Leighton was focused on her craft, Blake was busy using the show as a launchpad for fashion deals and magazine covers. The resentment got so bad that when Leighton married Adam Brody, guess who didn't get an invitation to the wedding? That's right, Blake Lively. Even Henry Golding, who worked with Blake on A Simple Favor, seemed less than thrilled about the experience. Apparently, Blake was a control freak on set, and she'd pause the whole production if she didn't like the way she looked in one shot. And then there's Penn Badgley, Blake's ex-boyfriend and Gossip Girl co-star. After their breakup, things got super awkward on set. Penn has thrown serious shade over the years, notably when he gushed about all of his co-stars except Blake. But perhaps the wildest co-star relationship is the one between Blake and Anna Kendrick from A Simple Favor. Sources say that Anna and Blake never really hit it off. One insider revealed, Anna reportedly felt like Blake was a bit of a diva, showing up late to set and treating the crew like extras in the Blake Lively show. Anna reportedly avoided promoting Blake on social media and even skipped some promotional events where Blake would be present. And in the interviews they did together, fans couldn't help but notice the awkward energy between them. Even Leonardo DiCaprio, Hollywood's ultimate bachelor, couldn't handle Blake Lively's intensity. Their brief relationship in 2011 lasted just a few months before Leo decided to pull the plug. Why? According to insiders, Blake was doing the most. The most cringeworthy detail? Blake would send Leo pictures of a Barbie doll to keep things fun. Yes, you read that right. A grown woman sending doll pictures to one of Hollywood's biggest stars. After they broke up, Leo quickly went back to dating models and seemed to want nothing to do with Blake. So when even Hollywood's most eligible bachelor is running for the hills, you know something's not right. Now all of this makes the recent drama with Justin Baldoni so much more understandable. Blake's pattern of difficult behavior has finally caught up with her in a very public way. Her legal battle with Justin Baldoni over It Ends With Us has opened the floodgates of criticism. The mask has finally slipped, and people are seeing Blake for who she really is. Not the sweet, perfect girl next door she's pretended to be, but someone who's built a career on stepping over others. At this point, Blake Lively's reputation in Hollywood is hanging by a thread, with multiple A-listers having issues with her, from Jennifer Garner to Scarlett Johansson all the way to Anna Kendrick. It's becoming harder for her to maintain her carefully crafted image. Jennifer Garner seems to be thriving these days. She's back in the spotlight with Deadpool and Wolverine, is in a stable relationship with John Miller, and has maintained a good co-parenting relationship with Ben Affleck despite everything. So there you have it. The real reason Jennifer Garner and so many others in Hollywood can't stand Blake Lively. From breaking up marriages to feuding with co-stars to mocking royalty, Blake has left a trail of bad blood throughout her career. What do you think about all this drama? Is Blake really the homewrecker everyone says she is? Or is she just misunderstood? Drop your thoughts in the comments below.